What's going on, Jeromes? Beautiful day for some Q&A. Let's fire it up. Thank you, everyone who submitted questions. First up, Dr. Ahmed, OG Jerome. Hello, Andy. Hello. I would like to know what is the most devastating loss to you personally when the Vikings team lose. I can't forget our 4 losses that really hurt me for a long time. NFC title games against Atlanta, Minneapolis, Giants, and Super Bowl loss to the Chiefs and Raiders. So I was not alive for the Super Bowl losses. How bad is that? I mean, my team is 0 for 4 in Super Bowls, and I wasn't alive for any of them. All right, so I got NFC title games and divisional round losses for me, but I don't know. Like, one of the hardest games for me wasn't even a loss; it was the tie. Week 2, 2018 in Green Bay. I mean, picture has gives 1,000 words. Like Daniel Carlson, never trust a Carlson. Zimmer just cuts him the next day, just like whatever. Also, what annoys me more in this picture. So, Danielle Hunter was on the field for field goal. Why? Do we have injuries that day? Also in the background, you got Treadwell, 11. You got Jair Alexander, 23, all cocky like he did something. Gronklin, 83. I love Jaron Kearse, 27. It's good. Mo Wilkerson, future Viking, the pride of Temple University, number 96 for the Packers in the foreground. You got Al Harris. Was that Al Harris? No, Al Harris is gone by then, right? I don't know. 31 is there. But Daniel Carlson just like, But obviously, 98 title game. I was a kid. I was just like, 09 or 41 donut just became funny after 14-0. Whereas, because I want to say like a fullback scored the second touchdown, like Madison Hedgecock or something. I was like, we're getting beat by Hedgecock. Yeah. 09 really hurt, right? Because that felt like the Super Bowl year. That felt like the 85 Bears type year where we talk about one team for years. 2017. It is what it is. I mean, that Lions game was last year. Week 18 was easily frustrating, right? It was a 4 red zone trips, 0 points or 3 points or something like that. It's ridiculous. Yeah. Next, Potawatomi. Follow up from your last answer. If Rouse kicks into the interior offensive line, do you see Logan Brown make the 53? Yes. I think Logan Brown is definitely a dark horse to make the roster. And hell, it could be a spot, too, where they kick Rouse to the curb. I mean, nothing's guaranteed. Nothing's nothing's out of bounds here. But Darisaw, Jackson, Kelly, Fries, O'Neal, I think they'll keep 9. Probably School. Well, easily School. Maybe Brandel. Maybe Juergens. Rouse and Logan Brown. I could see that as being your 9 on the 53. So School, Brandel, Juergens. I don't know. Maybe they do some of Brandel, or maybe they keep 10 offensive linemen. That's not unheard of. It's uncommon, but it's not unheard of. Or maybe they kick Rouse to the practice squad. But I think Logan Brown will have enough. Will have enough cachet that the Vikings will be tough trying to get him through waivers. Although he did go undrafted, which again was kind of weird. A lot of people had mid-round grades on him, and if he would have gone 4th round, I don't think anyone goes crazy. But yeah, I think Brown has a ton of potential. 5-star recruit, former stupid Badger, and then went to Kansas for a year. He doesn't have a long track record of playing time, but I think he could develop into something special. Next, Chase Essex. Who gets more picks this season, Murph or Isaiah Rodgers? The good Rodgers. Right. I'm going to say, I'll just say Rodgers. Why not? Because Murph, I feel like certainly is a ball hawk. Led the league, tied for the league lead in interceptions by a cornerback last year with 6. Rodgers only has 3 career picks, and they were in his second year with the Colts before he got suspended. I don't know. I just feel like there's certainly some puck luck with interceptions. I feel like Rodgers gets 5. I feel like 5 will be the lead on the team this year, except multiple dudes will have like 3 or 4. Spread the wealth. Yeah. Also, Rodgers takes 2 for pick 6s. Goes Andrew Van Ginkel on the bit. Yeah. R3. In honor of Kurt trying to spin the narrative of on him leaving here, besides alien abductions, what will be this team's Achilles heel? Pun intended. Be this year. I think it could be a communication in the secondary. A bunch of guys that haven't played a ton together as a G unit. Let's see, weakness on this team. Offense will be fine. I think that offensive line gels a lot sooner than people think. I'm going to say the run defense. All right, so the Vikings were number 2 in the league last year in rushing yards allowed, but also Jerry Tillery, he's very good at setting the edge of 5-tech. He's gone. Also, Jonathan Bullard, he's gone as well. And you do have Alan Hargrave in there. Now, Alan Hargrave are not traditional 5-techs. They're more 3-techs. But some shifting around up front. Plus Harrison Phillips is always that undersized nose tackle. And maybe the Vikings don't stop the run with a plum as they did last year. All right, and also, last year, a big part of it was game script where teams had to throw. So that played into it as well. So, I mean, you could have that, but I feel like there's enough veteran toughness and communication up front, playing the responsibilities, playing their gaps that they'll be able to stop the run. But that could be something that I could see as a weakness right away. Lastly, John Anderson TV, who will be the player that you think will surprise us this season? LDR. Because we talked about him yesterday. I feel like he has a chance to bust out and have himself a role. Like him and Redmond will be great. I don't know, another player that bust out, I'll say Bo Richter or Gabriel Murphy. I think they'll bust out on special teams. Maybe Kobe King becomes a special team standout. Tavier Thomas, who's sort of an afterthought. Like maybe he's plays a big time role on teams as well. Theo Jackson would be a breakout. I don't know. Offensively, there's not really anyone who's really going to shock the world. Maybe Silas Bolden as a return man would be pretty good. So we'll go with that. But overall, LDR senior sack. Let's go. Come on, man. Anyways, that's it. That's it. Q&A for this beautiful day. You guys are the best. You know what to do. Skol. Production value.